So good evening. Good evening. Can we just bring Unai Emery back just so I can say that constantly? Good evening. Good evening. I hope you're all well, man. Hope you're all having a wonderful Thursday. Is it Thursday? Every day is a Sunday. I used to actually joke about every day being a Sunday, and then every day was actually Groundhog Day, wasn't it? It was actually a Sunday. But we're slowly coming back to normality, even though everywhere I go in Spain, I have to wear a mask now, as of yesterday, which is a new thing. But we're back again, and another live stream. Do smash the likes up. Thank you to everybody who has already done so. And we're going to speak about a few players. I want to start off by saying download HOTMIC if you haven't. I won't be doing a watch along tonight, but do download HOTMIC. That link is in the description. Make sure you follow me on that. Nearly 850 on that, something like that. Let's get it up to 1,000 by next week. That'd be sick. And yeah, man, hope you're all having a wonderful day. Good evening. Big up Joanne on Facebook. How you doing, darling? Hope you and hubby are well. Hubby's probably still all that after the Tottenham win the other day. But it is what it is. We can't help that. But listen, I want to start off talking about this guy first and foremost. He's gone on loan to Stuttgart. I touched on this briefly earlier, so I'm going to move on quick on this, yeah? But he has gone to Stuttgart on loan. And we re-signed him up to a contract. I'm not sure how long that contract is. I'm not sure how long he had left on his contract, if I'm being completely honest. The one thing I do know is that he ain't going to get any game time for Arsenal anytime soon. But there's two schools of thought with this one with Mavropanos. We either signed him up to a new contract and loaned him out, and Stuttgart are in the Bundesliga, the top one, not Bundesliga 2, next season. So there's two schools of thought with this one. We signed him up because we actually do rate him, and he's going out and getting experience. He is still young, by the way. I think he's only 20, something like that. Or we've signed him up with the view that he has a good season at Stuttgart, and then we get a little bit more money for him. But he has gone on loan to Stuttgart for the whole of next season. So good luck to him. Listen, I don't particularly rate him. I haven't seen enough of him to make me go, oh, yes, he's going to be a superstar. But he is going to go on loan to Stuttgart next season. Somebody who was also linked to Stuttgart is this guy. That's not kind of happening. There's a lot of conflicting reports on Socrates at the moment. Some are saying that he's got no offers. He wants to see out the remainder of his contract, which ends next June, 30th of June at midnight next year. Other reports are saying that Stuttgart are still pressing on with that and they want to get him there as well. Blah, 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 blah. Listen, this is going to probably run on all through the late summer window, which opens at the end of this month. But he came in last season and I was kind of happy when he came in. I thought he was all right. He had his moments, but he wasn't a liability for the majority of it. This season, he's barely featured. And when he has, he's looked a little bit shaky, apart from at right back. He's looked all right at right back. But how much can we get for him? Just seriously, man, just get rid. It was a stopgap. It nearly worked. We nearly got Champions League football with the nearly team, aren't we? But yes, he is linked with Stuttgart. That's going to run on and on and on. Now let's move on to Gia Cherabkin FC, because that's what we're becoming. We're becoming a retirement home for middle-aged Brazilian footballers. That's what we're becoming right now. He's obviously the agent of Willian Coutinho. Willian Coutinho is not wanted by Bayern Munich. They haven't extended that. They haven't took the option up to purchase him. They don't want him. They don't rate him. Barcelona don't want him. They don't rate him. And that was an expensive experiment that went badly wrong. Now, I've said a lot of times on this channel, I don't rate Coutinho. Listen, at Liverpool is figures, if you want to look at football through figures and stats, which modern football fans tend to do nowadays. Oh, we had 99.69 twice pie removed. Pass accuracy, who cares? Yeah, did he play well? No, exactly. At Liverpool, his stats were actually decent. Yeah, his stats at Bayern Munich are not that bad. Is he that good? I don't think he is. Is he what we need? Probably not. Would I take him? Hell no. Don't want him. But this is apparently close to being done. And if that is the case, then we're basically moving into this, okay, we'll take loan signings, we'll take a free signing, etc., etc. I'm not too disappointed that we're going to take free signings if they improve us. Will Coutinho improve us? I'm not so sure. That's the problem. I'm actually not so sure Coutinho actually improves us. Yes, he floats around the left side. Yes, he can play number 10. Yes, he floats on the right. He can play at number 6. He can be a box-to-box. Yes, he can play as a false 9. Is he all that? Probably not. For the amount of wages we'd have to pay this geezer, I'm not too sure he's worth the money. I genuinely don't see it. And the fact that two powerhouses of world football don't want him, well, listen, I know we're not in that powerhouse kind of mode right now and beggars can't be choosers and all that, but we've got a number 10 who's on 350 grand a week who may or may not be leaving this club this summer window. But we're going to go from one guy who's massively overhyped, massively overpaid, who doesn't really produce, to another guy who Bayern Munich and Barcelona don't want, who's going to come in on massive wages. And is he all that? I don't get it. Listen, if he comes in and smashes it and we sign him and it happens, cool. I'll be the first to hold my hands up. The same as I would be with Arteta, Mikel Simeone last night, which triggered a lot of people. Keep triggering, baby. But I'm not having him, man. I don't rate him. I genuinely don't rate him. And I think that if he comes in, he could be a bigger problem than a help. Because again, yes, he's got world-class ability. Yes, he can turn a game just like that. Yes, he can score goals. He can score a banger of a free kick. Yes, he's a technically good footballer. Can he do it consistently? Well, if you look at the last 3 or 4 years, the answer is no. We're not in a position where we can have passengers in this football team. So for me, I'm out. I'm out. I don't want him. Genuinely don't want him. Now, somebody I would take is Willian. That is one middle-aged Brazilian footballer I would take. And he's been pretty damn decent this season. Chelsea fans that I speak to, that I see in my chat room every day, don't particularly rate Willian. I don't get it. I know you guys see him more than I do, but every time I watch Chelsea, which isn't as often as Chelsea fans, obviously, every time I see him, he looks all right. He scores a goal. He dribbles past people. He can ping a free kick. His free kick the other day in off the post. What a goal. Yeah, he's a top draw footballer. Yes, he's coming to the end of his career. We get that. Could we do worse on that right-hand side than Willian? Well, yeah, we can and have done for a long, long time. Is he going to be first choice week in, week out? Probably not. But he's a decent backup, an experienced backup to Nicola Pepe. And he's decent at free kicks. Let's be real here. How many free kicks do we score? We get loads of free kicks and most of them go wide. Get him on a free kick, I guarantee he'd score quite a few. So for me, I think I would take Willian. I think that deal makes perfect sense. He's only listen, he is only 32, which in footballing age is kind of old. I get it. But if he comes in as a deputy to Pepe, but he's a useful substitute to come on in a big game when Pepe's getting tired, we're winning a game 4-0. Not that we do that very often. We've only done it once this year against Norwich. And you want to rest Pepe, bring Willian on. I think he's a good player. I think he's a really good player. I've wanted Willian before he went Chelsea. He was that close to signing for Tottenham. He was linked to us. And then he ended up at Chelsea. Oh, where have we had that before? Eden Hazard. Sorry. But yeah, I would take Willian. Yeah, I think he's an upgrade on Reece Nelson. I'd ship Reece Nelson out. I said that last night, even when he scored. Yes, he had a good game last night. Fair play to the boy. But I don't think he is what's required on that side and on that flank to move us forward to where Arsenal fans think Arteta's taken us. So for me, Willian's a no-brainer. Yeah, he's round the corner at Chelsea. He don't have to up sticks and move house. Yes, he's going to cost decent wages, but he don't come across, I may be wrong, he doesn't come across as a guy that's going to come in and go, give me 300 grand a week. Give me 200 grand a week. I don't know how much he's getting paid at Chelsea, by the way, but he doesn't come across as a a mercenary type footballer that's not on it. He don't fancy it. Yeah. And listen, I may have Coutinho rubbed up the wrong way. Yeah. Coutinho for me comes across when I see him as a footballer who couldn't care less. Yeah. Very similar to the superstar at number 10 that we've already got. Willian for me can play right wing, left wing, number 10, striker. He can play a multitude of positions. I would take him. I think he'd be a good utility player. He's on 120 grand a week at Chelsea, says Jeremiah. Thank you, bro. This is why you lot are the best chat room on the platform, mate, because you lot are always on it. But for 120 grand a week, if we could get Mesut Ozil off the wage bill on 350 grand a week, and then we go and put that into Willian, I think that's a decent signing. I genuinely do. As for Coutinho, if he comes in and we sign him and he does all right, then cool. I'll sit there and go, cool. Same as I did with Saka, because at the start of the season, I didn't want Saka to be here. I said, loan him out. I don't think he's ready. Yeah, not that I didn't like him. I just didn't think he was ready. And then week in, week out, he was like, oh, yeah, I'm doing all right. Then he's getting assists. He's getting goals. He's getting assists. He's getting goals. Now I'm sitting there going, cool. I hold my hands up, mate. Yeah, fair play Unai Emery. He gave him his chance and he's proved me wrong. Yeah, and that's why when people sit there chatting absolute shit about me in terms of the manager, if the manager turns my thought process round, I'll be the first to hold my hands up. Until then, shut up, man. You're just riding a wave. Yeah, you're just riding a wave. Yeah, and the same with Coutinho. I don't see it from Coutinho. If he comes in and he does it and he elevates us up the table, cool. I'll give him a round of applause and say I was wrong. Humble pie and all that one. But yeah, anyway, I'm waffling now. 750 people watching. Smash the granny out the likes. You're obviously a Chelsea. You are a Chelsea fan. Look, swap Saka with Willian. You joker, bro. If you want Willian, I don't know about you, man. Lol. He's a set piece merchant. Bro, we haven't got a set piece merchant. Real talk, Elijah. We ain't got one. Would love us to get Van der Beek. Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice, Anthony. I'd rather see us go for Van der Beek, Schlobberschlei, and Coutinho. There you go, says Say. If Coutinho was consistent, would you take him? 100%. He ain't consistent, mate. And I've said this for about 3 years, 4 years maybe. Number 10s are a dying breed, mate. Nobody's playing with number 10s, really. It's 4-3-3 now. You don't need a number 10. Yeah, the striker acts as a number 10. He's more of a false 9 than a striker. We see that with Joe Willock when he come on last night. He was essentially playing as a false 9. You know, you don't need a number 10 in modern football anymore. Yeah, most teams don't play with one. At Liverpool, Coutinho was a bona fide match winner. We have no other player in midfield, attacking midfield, who can score goals, especially outside the box. He can, especially centrally, says Anthony. Listen, I don't think he's crap. Don't get it twisted, yeah? I just don't think he's on it. Yeah, when I've watched him, yeah, I just look at him and I just think, bro, you really couldn't care less, could you? That's how I see it. And we've already got a guy in the team, although he ain't in the team, even though I'm ready. What are you ready for, bruv? Ready to get your minions on Arteta. Okay, mate, you did that with Emery. You ain't doing that with Arteta, mate, as much as you try. Cazorla can come in to assist Arteta. What are your thoughts? I'd rather Pep come in as manager with Arteta as assistant, if I'm being honest, darling. That'd be the dream. Do smash the likes up, smash the dislikes, do what you got to do. Couldn't care less. Couldn't care less FC right now. Leave dead channel gunner. If you know, you know. Willian is Ronaldinho reincarnated. Bruv, I do like Willian. Real talk. I've always rated Willian. I think he's a good player. Willian will score against Arsenal in the FA Cup final. Right, you think we're getting to the final? Good luck, bruv. I hope so. I hope we do. I hope we do. Kante is Chelsea's best player. Willian is okay, but he's not been that good year after year. Willian is turning into Hazard when he was at Chelsea, says Constantine. Bruv, how you doing, man? I hope you're well, bruv. I hope you're well. What do you think about Mavropanos going out, bruv? He's gone. Man's gone. Willian is Chelsea's best player by a mile, says Grant. Do you know what? You could have that debate on the game since we've come out of lockdown. Yeah, you could have that debate. He's been superb, mate. He has been absolutely class. And I don't know why Chelsea fans don't rate him. Like I said at the start, yeah, Chelsea fans watch him more than I do, so they have a better opinion on him than I do. But as an outside fan looking in at Chelsea, I always look at it and I think, oh, William, why'd you slag him off? He's actually class, man. Big up my guy, Daniel. Hope you're well, man. I'm very well, bruv. I'm going to wrap this stream up in about 5 minutes and go back to the pool. We got the Cerveza. Come on, suave, just like me. And we're going back to the pool, bruv. 31 degrees. I'm getting my tan on, baby. But if you haven't subscribed to Daniel's channel, go and do so right now. The Blind Gooner. Go and do it. Check it out. Chris says we need a DM. That would be nice as well. Arjun says Willian is so underrated. I still think we should go for Cantwell. To me, he's similar to Guendouzi, but slightly further down the line in development. Willian is Chelsea's best player. I've read that already. We'll catch up on these. We should get Malang Sarr, Partey, Mark Roja, 60 million combined. Sell Guendouzi and Bellerin. That'd pay for the lot of them. Which was the better side, 89 or 02? 89, bruv. 89, 91, 98, 02, 04. The Invincibles, as great as they were, the other four teams were better, in my opinion. And this is what makes me laugh when people start like chatting about, oh, Liverpool this, Liverpool, who cares, man? Liverpool won a title. Yeah, I'd love to win a title. I'd love to win a title. Big up my boy Sufyan. Hope you're well, man. I hope you're well. That reminds me as well, because you're a channel member, bruv. Sunday evening, 7 o'clock UK time. I'll be doing a level 3 members stream. Make sure you come and check that out. It'd be good to catch up with you guys again, man. So yeah, come check that out. And if you want to become a member of the channel, level 1, 2, or 3, link down below. Come and check that out. Lost all respect about Willian. I'd rather Lingard. Bruv, come on, man. Lingard. Really? Lingard? Invincibles. I was actually there when he said that, bro. I was stood right in front of him when he did that. Invincibles. He said it 49 times. We just loaned out our best centre back. Big up Mavropanos. Big up Mavropanos. Some of your questions. Do you know what? It's funny, yeah, because I've done door-to-door sales for so long, yeah, I can see comments, right, where I know that if I reply to that comment, I'm getting sucked into BS or sucked into something that can be screen grabbed. Ha ha, look, I got him, guys. You lot think I'm stupid. I love your stuff, mate. Thank you. I love you, bruv. You're always a real one on this channel, bruv. Yeah, all of you guys, the majority of you guys in this chat, yeah, are here every single day. Yeah, on this dead channel, because apparently it is a dead channel. Any news on Thomas Partey? I haven't seen anything. I can't lie, bruv. I didn't search it. I didn't see it. It was actually Freddie Ljungberg who gave Saka the chance. With all the other youngsters, Ljungberg promoted him from the academy. Yes, that's very true. Big up Freddie as well. But you know what? That was Freddie that said it to Emery, and then Emery went and see him and said, yeah, bring him up next season. Bring him up. Yeah, bring him up. And fair play to both of them. Listen, Freddie's a legend in this football club, mate. And Unai Emery, like I've said before, if I knew that Arteta was coming in as manager, I would have kept Emery. My guy, come on. We'll drink a suave beer to that for the haters, baby. Dead channel in that, yeah? You're so toxic. You're not a proper fan if you don't rate Arteta. Okay, mate. Good one. Let's do a couple more comments. We've done, what, 20 minutes? Do smash the likes up. Let's do a couple more. I feel bad for Mavropanos. He's never had a chance, says Guna Yeadon. He's always injured, man. That's the problem with him. When he's played and he's not been injured, he's actually looked like a bit of a talent, isn't he? He's always injured. Carl says Malang Sarr would be perfect. He can play left back as well. He can play left back. That's very true. He's actually played most of the season at left back. Hey, Elijah, bruv, listen, bruv, people hate on me because they're jealous, bruv, yeah? People hate on me because they see me as a threat for some reason. I don't know why, man. People have got channels bigger than mine, yet my name is in their mouth every day, bruv. So people I know as well, which is kind of funny because it always gets back. Yeah, I just find it hilarious. It's like your channel's 8 times bigger than mine. Your socials are probably 20 times bigger than mine. Why are you so obsessed with me, bruv? Like, my dead channel. Like, really? Like, seriously, get a life, mate. Maybe go out. Maybe book a holiday. Yeah, maybe get some sun on your back, because that's what I'm going to do in about 90 seconds from now. 6:45 at night. We're still 31 degrees, mate. I'm going for a little dip in the pool. I'm going to have some nice food, and then I'll be back again at 9 o'clock. So yeah, man, I find it all hilarious, bruv. And look, at the end of the day, I've said it before, right? And I'll say it again. I just say what I say. I'm not riding a wave and then riding it back the other way. I will stick with my opinions because I trust my opinions. I'm not trying to play any game. I'm not trying to boost myself to the masses. Yeah, but then you get people that go, oh, you're only being negative about Arteta because you'll get retweets, likes, and traction. I get more views when we win. I get more views when we win. Go and check the views from last night, 20-odd thousand. Go and check the views from Wolves. Yeah, 36,000. Go and check the views from Sheffield United. Yeah, go and check the views from other games that we've won. Aston Villa was 45k. I get more views when we win than when we lose, to be honest. Apart from Olympiacos, yeah, when I was trending with my dead little channel, trending on the second biggest social media platform in the world. Madness, bruv. Madness. But there we go. I can't lie. I ain't feeling the new training shirts with these different colors, yellow then pink. Adidas are drunk. Bruv, I actually didn't like this when I first see it. Yeah, now I've got it. I actually really like it. I really like it. I actually like the blue kit as well. The blue shirt that we've got this season that we're on. That's the best shirt by a mile, mate. Yeah, the yellow one is just fucking cheap, tacky shit, mate. That is just not the one. The red one's all right. My guy knows. Come on. Bruv, the amount of people I triggered on that earlier on, yeah. How can you say 1 week Mikel Wenger and then the next week Mikel Simeone? It's called sarcasm, mate, and it's called having you all on strings because you're all soppy twats. But there we go. Anyway, listen, I'm going to get myself out of it. All have a wonderful evening. I'm going to go and take this and my skinny little body to the pool, and I'm going to go and dive in, baby. Snorkel game strong. Laters, peeps. Back again at 9. Laters.